Hi guys, and welcome to our YouTube video for today, the 10th of February 2026. So let's go through the watch list, what's in these stocks, how we're going to trade them, and how we did so far. So obviously, as you can see here, caught QNCX over here for a plus 24% move. Very good, as you can see. So if you go on my channel, watching QNCX over 27. Here's the chart. And then we entered here 2:25 UK time, so that's 9:25 Eastern time, on the 0.27 area, then 8 to 10% first target, 0.3 to 0.31, and around 24%. So not bad, is it? So obviously we've already traded this one, but what is next for this stock? So removing all this and turning off extend hours data because it can be more easily manipulated. We can go straight to the 5-minute time frame and look for a day trade straight away and identify that we need to have a push beyond 1 minute candle close or a 2-3% push over 0.33 for an 8% move for a day trade. However, if we lose, I'm going to say 0.2 on this one. I do think we're done. It's this major psychological support, and it's just a hefty drop from where we are right now, coming down essentially 13 cents from the high of day so far. And yeah, if it loses 0.2, it's definitely done. So if you want to hold this overnight or in this for the long term, beneath 0.2, it'll probably come back down to 0.15 to retest this golden cross around the 60 EMA, 200 EMA, 200 MA, etc. on the 5-minute time frame. So there are levels to watch for on the 5-minute, and that 0.2 level will hold through, not only for a day trade, but for holding this overnight and a swing trade as well. So again, for a day trade, for bullish, obviously a green day trade, you want it to break over 0.33 for an 8% move, and if it loses 0.2, it's done. So it goes to 4-hour time frame. So if you want to hold this overnight, we can assess the 4-hour time frame and see what we need. So there's not much price history here at all. So what's best is to go in psychological numbers. So I would say a 4-hour candle close over 0.33 would see us continue towards 0.4, and we've already done that. A 4-hour candle close over 0.4 just see us continue towards 0.5. So yeah, one step at a time on this one. So I wouldn't hold this overnight until we get a 4-hour candle close over 0.33. Then I'd look for it to hit 0.4, like a 15% first target from entry. And if that's already been done, I'd wait for 4-hour candle close over 0.4 and wait for around 20% first target into 0.5. So maybe sell 50% there and then 40% higher up. So that's the only way I'd hold this overnight. I wouldn't hold it any other way, to be honest. Currently just a strong top wick and rejection, representing distribution and selling around 0.33. So go wait for a 4-hour candle close over there and beyond for it to continue further. And going to the daily time frame on this one, we can have a look even further. So it doesn't really tell us too much either. I would just go off the 4-hourly to be honest in this one, because there's not much price history here at all. So wait for a 4-hour candle close over 0.33. A daily one would even be better, but it's not really too necessary as it's basically the same candle, the 4-hour and the 1 day, and the same setup. So you can just focus on the 4-hour as it's quicker. And yeah, that's on that one, QNCX. So 4-hour candle close over 0.33, holding this overnight and for continuation on just enabling for a larger swing trade. Just be careful of that 0.2 area. So next is ABP. So one of our traders, Fox, caught this last night, held it into market open today. And for a day trade starting here on the 5-minute time frame, we're going to convert it into a falling wedge formation like this, and then wait for a breakout of $3 up here for entry, breaking the top of the wedge, the up thrust, all the structural typical resistances, and Bollinger Band top here. And yeah, it should present at least an 8% move for an explosive move up. However, if we lose 2, we're basically losing the Bollinger Band center, the 200 EMA and 200 MA, and the 1-day support of a psychological massive level. So it's major support here, and if you lose it, we're done and coming back down to 1.6, etc. So yeah, if we lose 2.5, we're done on this one. Going now to the 4-hour time frame, a 4-hour candle close over $3 would see us continue towards 4 in this one. And I would definitely hold this overnight if we do get a 4-hour candle close, green candle close over 3, because it'd be, again, engulfing this previous top wick here, eradicating any selling pressure from what we can see on the chart, and also, engulfing this 60 EMA and building upon this death cross, breaking the death cross retest, which is bullish. And then, yeah, move a green candle close over 3, we'll see us continue towards 4. Look for around 25% first target on that one. And that's for holding it overnight. And for a larger swing trade, once we hit 4, if you get daily close over 4, you're again doing the same thing on the daily as you are on the 4-hour in terms of engulfing the 60 the 60 EMA in the 4-hour, the 4 resistance here and the Bollinger Band top. And if we get daily close over 4, we should be coming towards 6. So maybe if we just focus on the 4-hour candle close over 3, you can sell at 4 like 50% and sell the rest once you get daily close over 4 at around 6. Retesting the next moving average over here, the 200 simple moving average in the daily from further death cross retest. But it looks good. All beginning with a 4-hour candle close over 3. And again, if you lose 2 on this one, we're done. So that's ABP. It looks good. And PHIO over here. So again, for a day trade on this one, starting here. So basically in this big symmetrical triangle, I'm waiting for a push beyond 1.6 for an entry in this one, and would expect it to run at least 6% on here, basically in a bullish pennant. If we lose 1.2 on this one, we're coming down to 105. I'm just going to amend that to $1 to make it a more psychological number. And if we lose 1.2 again, it's a big drop to $1, so I wouldn't want to be in it beneath that, to be honest. And if we lose $1, we're definitely done. Personally, I'd cut this one beneath 1.2 for smaller losses. And if we lose $1 anyway, we're definitely done. So if you're in this for long term, if we lose $1, coming back down to 0.8, 0.85, etc. Back to where we came from. So that's for a day trade. So let's get rid of this triangle now and look at the 4-hour time frame. So if you want to hold this overnight, it looks good with a 4-hour green candle close over 1.6, because again, it'll be a 4-hour green candle close bullish candle like this over the resistance of 1.6, and engulfing again the death cross, but even stronger moving averages this time, the 200 EMA and 200 MA, these two thick white lines here. So I'd look to hold this, to be honest, overnight with the 4-hour green candle close over 1.6, and then again sell 50% of the next resistance, which is $2. So around 15-20% first target on this one, and then scale the rest accordingly. So if you want to hold it for a bit more, and just to say the 4-hour, so we need a 4-hour green candle close on all these charts for what has been spoken about by the end of today, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, or end of tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, just to highlight that. So again, similar to the last chart, the 4-hour green candle close over the first resistance 1.6 would be good, but for a larger swing trade in this, you need a daily close over 2, because again, you're just doing the same thing on the daily as you are on the 4-hour, but just higher up. So a daily close over 2 would engulf the resistance of 2 obviously, and the 200 EMA and 200 MA, really strong resistance here for the death cross, and potential rejection here at 1.85. So it's safe to just wait for a daily close over 2 for a larger swing trade in this. So maybe to hold it overnight, you can wait for the 4-hour green candle close over 1.6, then sell like 50% around $2, just 1.95 around the sort of area, and then wait for a daily close over 2 to hold this longer and see it run towards 2.5 as the next stop, in my opinion, the next resistance. So yeah, that's what we're looking for in these charts and stocks. So again, be careful on them and trade carefully. If you want extensive seminars, trade reviews on a daily basis, publicized trading journals, live trading, options, swing trading, everything there is, soon to be coming commodities. Check us out. Link in the video description and the Twitter bio. So thanks guys, and catch you all later.